what do you know? It's the show. Live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, in Target Field, it's the 5-2 Twins going against the 3-4 Astros. Joe Ryan going out on the mound, trying to win this series over Houston. We're playing with H-Town. There's Joe. He's 1-0, 1.50 in 6 innings pitched. 6 strikeouts and 2 walks. He started the season well. Wins baseball. Don't need to see that again, so we're going to just skip that part. They like to do that. I don't know why, but. Okay, Chaz McCormick leading off. 222 average. He's got a homer. He's got 3 RBI. Changing it up a bit. Like to go 4-seam. Afternoon baseball in Minnesota. Here's the first pitch. Foul back. Big 2-0. I like Chaz in the lineup. I like him leading off. I would have done that from the first game, but here we go. How about it? Deep, but not deep enough, I don't think. Fly out to right, and it's 1.
And there's 1 away.
1 down here in the first.
Now we check out the Astros lineup.
We just saw the lineup. Jordan hitting 320, Abreu hitting 333, Tucker hitting 321. Other than that, the season is a little dismal, and scoring runs is not easy. You have to get this guy going. 152. My goodness, Abreu. What are you doing, man? Bergie bomb. Not quite. Rounded to third. 2 up, 2 down. Hurts. That hurts. Miranda doing his job down there. And here's Jordan. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, I do believe we could get 1 or 2 doing anything. Altuve being out is a mortal killer. Nah.
In the air out towards right center.
3 up, 3 down. Easy inning for Ryan. Buxton's going to be leading it off for the Twins. Followed by Correa and Larnach.
Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
And Rock the Babies are heading out there. There you see the Minneapolis St. Paul Win Twins. Classic sign out there in center field. Here's Luis, 0-1, 5.4. 5 innings, 7 hits, not great. 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Not horrible. They always double up. Okay. So here we go, starting off with 360. Leadoff man Byron Buxton. We start him off with the curve.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those.
Milestone watch. He's got 98 career
when he's right,
dingers.
Really able to keep hitters
get that slider.
all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same
Oh my God.
That can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Easy takes. Got to go with the 4-seamer to get something rolling here.
And that one missing low.
Carlos Correa on deck hitting 172. He does have 2. Knocked in.
In for a strike, now 3-1.
Okay, here's the big one. I'm going to go back to that curve.
And the right-hander deals. And there's ball 4.
Walked Buxton.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Maybe not. All right, Carlos.
Good speed on the base pass.
All right, we're losing it right now because we can't find the plate.
I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit
Oh
and run or a run and hit.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for
Maybe.
a hitter to be in.
Nope.
And that one finds its way through.
So 90 speed on second. Oh my gosh, what in the world's going on here?
Throws it away.
Oh my goodness. All right, so first and third.
Story their season so far, things just not
Jazz, what's going on there, man?
Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball.
Strike
as a
one.
team.
We need to strike out in the double play,
In
really.
the box now. No
Man,
balls
it's
and a
bad.
strike.
Popped
Next
up.
offering is fouled back.
It's a big one right here. I think I'm going to go with the curveball. Nah, I'm gonna go with the circle change. I'll listen to my guy.
Battle
Fouled.
here as he fouls it away.
Now I'm all of a sudden
Runners on
starting
the
to throw
corners,
strikes.
no outs.
Got him looking.
That's a strikeout.
Thank you, Randy.
There's one out here in the
Man,
first.
just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a
That
lot
was
of the
nice.
zone, and
All
I
right.
think that tells you all you need to know
Miranda.
about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly
Good
was
one
not
there.
that pitch.
Ripped.
And
Over there
first
by
offering is
the Go
fouled off.
Twins. Tarp.
2 on, 1 out. This one high in
He's
the
gonna
air
get a
left
run
center.
home.
Myers makes the grab.
Myers got it.
Runner tags for
Oh, that's
third,
why.
And the Twins score first.
The Twins up
It's
after
1-6.
that leadoff
Sometimes all
walk.
you gotta do is
Usually
your
comes back to
job
bite
and
you. It's
don't
1-0 Minnesota.
overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs.
Nick Gordon up there with
Ball
the
in play,
0-6
and a
too.
nice job with the sac fly.
Nick Gordon, the next to
Not
hit,
there.
takes outside.
1 ball, no strike.
And
there's a foul
foul.
ball.
Down the first base line.
Correa
1-1.
Off of first with 2 away. And it is 2-1. And now 2-2.
Strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes.
He
can
gets
be a
12
little
to
too
6.
aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got
Got
to
him.
And that
Down
one
to
gets
first.
away at the
Oh no, what am I doing?
Dirt blocked to first, and he beats it. Everyone
Oh,
sees.
the backwards got me, man. Oh my goodness.
So he's able to reach
E2.
first base despite
The
the
backwards
strikeout,
got
and
me.
that extends
All
the
right.
inning. Kind of a
It's
tough
okay.
turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer for a second. You think you're about to go hit.
All right,
Really
here we are with
quick,
Donovan
refocus
Solano.
and be ready for the next
Ah, man.
play.
Strike 1.
Work around it.
Donovan
Hopefully no harm, no
Solano
foul.
in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Strike 2.
0-2 as he waves at that.
And go with the
It's great
12.
to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity.
You kidding me,
This one
dude?
gets away at the plate.
Everybody moves up. You know what? I'm supposed to. That was a wild pitch, but
2 outs.
my guy's
2
supposed to do
in
something
scoring
with that.
position.
Got
Swing and
him.
a
All right,
miss
so that
took
ends the
him
first.
out.
A few too many pitches, but only 1 run scored.
A run on
So Luis
1
is
hit,
happy
2
about
errors,
that.
and 2 left stranded. We finished
1 hit, 1
1
run.
here in
2 errors
Minneapolis.
already on the
It's
Astros in the
Twins
first. Abreu,
1,
Tucker, and
the
Pena do up.
Astros nothing.
Down by 1.
Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning.
They having a
Stepping
pretty
in
decent
for the
year.
Astros, Jose Abreu.
The 1 for 3 standard,
And it
holding
is.
strong with Jose Abreu. Ripped butt foul.
Offering is
That was a
fouled
big
off.
blast. Might have been far enough. 243 for his career. He'd like 244 right here to tie it
He
up.
delivers.
Ripped to
Swing and a
center.
ball Popped up.
Oh no.
Farmer. Jump throw across his body.
Boy, good play
And
by
quick out
Farmer.
number 1.
No doubt.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
God, it's a never stop.
Thingy Kyle
Oh,
Tucker's done
man.
a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove.
321.
And a guy who was the 5th overall pick
Oh, Tucker
in the
so far this
2015
year.
draft. Way
Inside.
gets out of the way.
Slurve.
He's
Nice.
been a guy that can kind of fly under the radar, but not so much anymore. Everyone's aware of the damage that he can do in that lineup.
2 and
But
1.
A guy that's kind of old school, doesn't wear the batting gloves, just goes up there and rakes. Got a great arm in the outfield as well. Definitely the pride of Plant High School in Tampa, Florida.
Oh, that was a rip.
Slapped foul.
Good play down there by the ball. Dude. There's 2 and 2 to Tucker. 1 out here in the second. Right back up the middle, right to the shortstop position, just
On to first.
this side of
Tucker is retired.
second base, which is legal, which is kind of a shift, but you know, Statcast Cloud.
Wow, Siggy Statcast tells us he fired an absolute bullet to first.
What do
and
we
it
say?
needed to be a bullet.
Yeah, 87 miles per hour on a line.
87? Well,
Had
that's,
some
you know.
heat from across the diamond. Really
Carlos.
close play at first,
Here's
but
Jeremy Pena,
just
171.
beat
Had to
him
take
at
him out of the
bat.
lead up
No
spot
matter now. Jeremy
with
Pena.
that. Boy, they gave him that call. It was a strike, but man. Jeremy gets that little tilt. Rip that one down to third. Easy out from Miranda.
Fires over to first. And the inning is over.
And They go down in order.
Astros are down quietly. They're
Astros
down
trying to get
1-0.
more hits than errors today. Down 1-0.
And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Kyle
Hey, Luis
Farmer up to the
Garcia.
plate now.
Guessing Kyle Farmer for his second inning.
And
Work.
it's foul away. The pitch.
Oh, just missed outside.
And that's ball 1. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah,
Joey
but
Mack behind the plate.
Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him.
Oh,
pitch
beautiful
was here
12
or
to
there,
6.
but most
See?
of the time he keeps it reasonable.
That's what we're talking about.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Popping
up
up.
to the left side of the infield.
Bregman says he's got it, and I think he does. Easy.
Bregman
1 out.
is under it.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that
And-
pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of
Every
driving that
stop.
ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Back
Good
to the
grounder
mound.
right back to Garcia.
Tosses
Throws
to
it over to first.
2 up, 2 down.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting ninth. The center fielder,
Michael A. Taylor, the next twin up to hit.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out
Okay,
there.
Michael A. Taylor coming
He
up
can
here.
do some
Trying to
things,
get a
but
1-2-3
also
inning now.
has some streakiness as well. I think the key
Strike
is to
1.
find a way for him
Good
to be
job there
consistent
on the
day in
slider.
and day out. You know, he saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And
Next offering. popped
straight
in
up,
the air, right
Tucker's
field.
got it.
Tucker
all day.
Makes the
All
grab.
right, beautiful work
And
there
that
by
is
Kyle
that.
Tucker.
Nothing doing here for
Getting
the
that
Twins,
last out.
but
It's going to
they're
be
on
7,
top,
8,
1-0.
9. Trying to get a first hit on the boards. You can see those guys aren't big bashers. But
Welcome back. Now here is David Hensley.
David Hensley hitting 217 for the year. Joe Ryan cruising through the first 2.
He swings
Grounded
and fouls
into
one off.
the dirt.
Well, these
Come
Astros
down.
definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch.
And that's
These guys are
grounded
swinging more than
to
80%
Correa.
of the
Fields
time,
it cleanly
which is fine
and
if you're scoring
whips it
runs.
over.
But
Ooh,
that
nice
hasn't been the
splits
case
there.
today.
Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. So next
And
up
here
for
comes
Houston,
Jake Myers
Jake
playing center field
Myers.
today. He's got an error already against his record for the day.
And he
swings with that slider
misses
poor.
at the initial offering.
It's 11 hours.
Comes
Oh,
up
strike
empty
2 on
the
the splitter.
swing, 0-2 now. Bounce
Grounded to
left
third.
side.
And looks
Sends
like
it
the
to
Astros are going to
first.
go through the first
First
part
two
of the
batters
order
retired here in the top of the third.
with nothing to show for it.
Martin Maldonado
Here's
up
Maldi.
to hit.
Machete hitting a big 167 for the year. Wow.
Swing and a ground
Grounded
ball
to
to short.
Correa. And it's 3 up.
Correa over
3
to
down.
first.
So,
And
1 time
that's
through the
the third
lineup.
out.
No hits.
Nothing
Joe
doing
Ryan.
there for Houston. They trail here 1-0.
Back up to the top of the order as well.
Set for the bottom of the
For
third. Here's Byron Buxton.
The Twins, starting with the slider.
And the right-hander back to work.
A good one,
There's
strike
the strike.
1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Good strike
In
right
for a
there,
strike.
0-2.
0-2.
12 to 6, let's hope.
The wind of the pitch.
Ah!
1-2.
Cutter. Good one.
This
Popped
one
him up.
popped up.
He's got it. Bregman says he has it. Again.
Bregman is under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Taking charge, 1 out.
And here
Carlos
comes
Correa.
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Indeed, 1 for 1. Nice grounder
Right side.
to Hensley, backhanded, and
Over to Abreu. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's Trevor
nicely done there.
Larnach.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Fouled off.
And a foul ball.
Struck 1. Here comes the cutter.
And a pitch.
That's a beautiful cut. So 0-2 should be able to get something out of this. I'm going to go slider.
slider
just missed there.
misses.
It's a good take.
With curveball. And that one's lifted. I don't think it'll be a problem. I don't think. Right on the track. Ends the inning. Going to the fourth.
They lead it 1-0.
Trying to get the first hit. McCormick, Bregman, and Alvarez due up.
Back at target field.
Here is Chas McCormick.
Now it's going to be Chas McCormick.
Now let's see if the second time through the lineup is any better than the first. If not, it's 1-0 Twins. Rippers! I think that's gapped. Yes, McCormick all the way to the wall, rounded first, heading to second. And that's a great start to the fourth.
Couldn't have timed it up any better.
Should be tied. Second double of the season for Chas McCormick. Let's see how that looked on replay. Oh my goodness, he ripped it.
It was perfectly executed, on time with everything, and pulled it in.
Man, that's a gapper.
Here's Alex Bregman.
So the gap band leads off the first at bat for the fourth. Bregman looks at strike one. He wants to get his one.
Really good day out there on the mound.
Ugh.
The pitch.
Yes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Solano hauls it in.
Oh my gosh.
Gonna have to have a little
Popped up in foul territory, and Solano's there for the first out of the inning. So now it's 3-4-5. Bregman is just, I don't even know. He's just abysmal at the plate right now. Okay, so Jordan.
And first offering is
Golly. Strike one.
kicks and fires.
And that's ran up the middle, and it should be enough. McCormick rounding third, heading to home, and it's all tied up 1-1. Jordan Alvarez, single to center.
His mechanics hits against a firm left side.
Why did they argue the umpire's call? Why did the fielders crash into walls? Why do you think the pitchers throw smoke? Why do you think they go for broke? Who says it's only a game?
So Jose Abreu coming up now to try to give the Astros the lead. Oh, that's a grounder. Up the middle end. Yes, it finds a hole. And Jordan's going for third. And he's out. Why did he do it? Oh, my gosh. Auto base running kills me.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty
What can you
good
say?
right now.
Taylor had to
Excellent
make the
job
throw,
on
and he
his part.
did.
Come up throwing
Second
and
out of the
deliver a
inning.
strike to third base. Now,
Not
for
exactly an
offense,
inning
that's a
killer,
tough
but,
one to swallow
man,
because
Jordan.
you never want to lose a
Just
runner in
hold.
scoring position by making it out at third base.
Kyle Tucker.
And next to hit for Houston, Kyle Tucker.
And Rippers. Go to third, Jose. Nah, he holds that time. Okay. So, getting hits here in the fourth.
Hitting is really easy.
But
for
it's
some
only
guys.
tied at
One thing that
1.
I can see already
So it's
is
going to be up to
that
Jeremy
stays in the
Pena
zone on plane for
to
an
get the
extended
runner
period of
home.
time. And
That's a
guys
nice
like
base
that,
hit by Tucker.
they
He's
have
hitting
high
outstanding.
contact rate and
All right, Jeremy.
barrels because
0
of
for
that
1
back
today.
being
Come on now.
plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's
I
still
think.
hard enough.
Down the
This
left
one
field line.
driven
Abreu
into the
rounding third and
outfield.
heading home all the way to the corner. Here comes Tucker. He's rounding third. Get down, get down, get down. Got him.
Tag, and that's out number
But the
3
run
of
comes
the inning.
home, and it's 2-1 Astros on
But 2
that.
runs for 'em, and they jump
Double,
ahead.
I guess it would be.
Away in the fourth, it's the Astros 2 and the Twins 1.
So we picked up 2 in the fourth. 5 hits on the board now. Miranda leading off for the Twins down by 1.
Back in Minnesota, John Sciambi and Chris
Oh, it's
Singleton
Boog and
leading.
Singy.
And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jose Miranda.
Here comes the
And a
slider.
pitch.
Pop.
Ball
No,
one, no
little low.
strikes. That's a
Nice.
strike.
And that is 1-1. Let's go with the cutter.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, fairly
Drilled
deep to right
right
field.
at Tucker. Very
Makes the
nicely done.
catch, and there's one down.
This one out. So Luis, after the first walk of the game, is
Nick
really
Gordon,
relaxed.
next twin up to hit.
He's pitching outstanding baseball right now.
And that's in
Strike
there
one.
for strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's
Ripped
well
foul.
above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well
Okay,
up into
be
this
smart
point.
here. We're going to try to get the curveball. Strike out.
Foul ball still.
Not quite enough bite on that one. Slider. Oh boy, that one's lifted to center. I think he's got it. Myers all over that one. Good job.
Here's Donovan Solano.
Donovan
He was a
Solano.
strikeout victim his first
Gonna
time.
give him a slider. Oh, way
That misses
outside.
the zone. 1-0.
Let's look at the four-seamer then. Oh, yeah.
Late swing, fouled off.
All right. Oh, does it ever end?
Falling behind 2-1.
All right. Circle. Cambio gets him there. So 2-2. We try to get him on this 12-6. Good one, I think. Grounded. Pena's got it. No error. Got him. 3 up, 3 down in the fourth. Move on to the fifth. Astros up 2-1. 7, 8, 9 due up. Let's see if we can add to the lead here at Target Field. All right.
Back here at the ballpark.
All right, here we go.
And stepping in for the Astros,
Hensley.
David
0 for 1
Hensley.
today. You'd like to get on
right-hander
base.
back to
Nice
work.
orange cleats.
That's
Aha.
inside.
Well, these
Good
Astros
take.
doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this
So
game.
3, 4, 5
and the
came up
numbers
big
back
in that
up.
last
They
inning.
have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's
Actually,
a great
1,
recipe
3,
for
4,
success
5.
right
The
there.
only one who isn't is 2.
Taylor
Long fly ball to
settles
Taylor.
underneath it, hauls it in
Can of
for
corn
the
easy
out.
out there. 1 out here in the fifth. Now, a win's a win. 2-1 is a win.
Jake
But
Myers
really all we want to do is
up next
try
for
to
the
win.
Astros. First time up, he grounded to third.
Yes or no?
To left
That's
center.
out.
Gordon in position.
Easy catch.
The grab, and there's
Easy
two
grab for
gone.
Gordon.
Martin Maldonado up next for the Astros.
Maldonado.
And the back half, back third.
And
Oh,
first
that was a good
offering is
rip
fouled
finally.
off.
Fouled. The back third of the Astros order really leaves you
And the
wanting
pitch.
more at this point in the season.
That's to
Grounded to Miranda.
Fires across
3
the
up, 3
line.
down, moving to the
And
sixth.
that is that.
Quick moving game, that's nice.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
It's Kyle
Now for
Farmer.
the Twins, Kyle Farmer. 0-1.
Man, this
You're not
guy's
going to
got a
give me
great
that?
feel for
Okay,
his
thank you.
breaking ball today.
Hey, man. Good job. Hi, Luis. Oh, he went for that. That's beautiful. Now we're going to go for the high fastball. And hope to
And
get
righty
him.
deals. And
No,
the
he
ball
didn't go.
bit
A little bit
high.
too high.
I don't like to say he wasted
Cambio.
the pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up.
Ooh,
and go back
hung on to
exactly
that
where
one.
you
That was a
wanna
good
go.
one, too, actually. We're going to try the slider and try to get him. I think that will. Oh, he hung in. All right, so Farmer's hanging. Cut.
Kicks and deals.
Grounder.
Middle.
Hensley, maybe.
On the run, sends it over to first.
Oh,
And
just
beats
safe.
The throw very close
All
right
right.
there.
Let's see. Challenge it.
Looks like
What the
they
heck?
end up challenging this
Justy's
one.
challenging.
Very
Let's
close
see.
play, and we will take another look as well. Well, they are
He's like,
challenged
yeah.
the call, and so now
Da,
the
da, da, da,
decision
da.
will be made by the umpires at the replay
Okay.
center back in New York.
Call was safe at first. Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Astros.
Let's see if he was safe.
They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything.
Nah, I
to
think he
overturn
was
the
safe.
call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious
Yeah.
to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
Yeah. I mean, we took the chance. And they're going to say safe.
Decision, and
Yeah.
the runner is safe.
Yeah.
The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way.
Yeah.
No outs.
TwinsBaseball.com,
Runner
whatever.
first.
Okay,
Here's
here we
Christian
go.
Vasquez. And fouled off.
Fouled off slider. Strike 1.
Yo one.
And grounded, strike 2.
Foul ball. Runner at first with no outs
Slider.
here.
Got him.
And now one away.
He checked, or it was a strike. Looking, it was backward K. His 4th strikeout of the game. Here is Michael A. Taylor. Tough to double up. You don't really want to see Buxton here with anyone on base if possible. Fouled the Cambio that time into the ground, 1-1.
The pitch.
A little too low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's a 2-1.
Good one there, yes. Oh, 3-1. Come on, seriously?
For speed,
All right.
but I think you got to put him in motion.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner.
There it is.
First. That's to third. Goes to second.
Well,
safe there. To first, and he's
okay,
out.
got
So
the
safe
second
at
out
second,
there,
out at
trying to
first
turn
on the
2.
attempted double play.
Good work there by Hensley.
So the lineup
That brings
flips
up
over.
Buxton. Oh boy, this is
The
tough.
next twin up to
I
This
think
guy
I'm
with
going
lights, hour,
to
and power.
walk him. Yeah. Send him over.
Gets the intentional
Sets up
walk
a
here,
force.
And now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next
I mean, it's
batter.
really just
I
strategy
totally
at all it
understand
is.
going with the intentional
And
walk in. That's
taking on
smart.
Carlos
Just
might be a
keep yourself
mistake.
away right now. And there's a
I
base
might,
runner, so it gives you
regret this
options
one.
defensively to get an out.
Right down the
Yeah,
middle,
first
94.
offering
He
is
fouls it
fouled
back. Nice. Here comes the slide.
Over at second, Buxton on at first with
Yes,
2 out.
beautiful.
And he's
0-2.
down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Let's see. We'll try the 12-6. Grounded
Shot to
right
first
at
base, and he snags it to
lined
the
at
Twins
Abreu.
stranded
They leave
there.
2
And
on.
our score remains
Got Correa to
2-1.
end the inning. So good decision there by Baker to intentionally walk Buxton. It's 2-1 Astros. Top of the order due up.
Top 6.
All right. 1 for 2 with that big double.
Chas McCormick.
Every single hit counts in a game like this. The Twins are not easy.
Puts it in the air towards
Long
left
fly
center.
ball. I think Gordon's on it. He is.
Gordon
1 out.
makes the grab, 1 down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just
Yeah, he was. Just got a little under it. Okay, here's Bregman trying to get a hit.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
See if he falls down to the .0 range. Oh my gosh, he looked bad on that slurve. Good pitch there by Ryan.
Measures 6 feet
He's sitting in there with 34 pitches in the 6. Is
109
that even
And he's one
real?
of the few
But
players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico.
hey, how about it? That one's
Well
deep.
struck
Is it
left
deep
field.
enough?
That one's back there.
And out here, home run. Alex Bregman, 419
sends it out.
feet.
His first home
3-1
of the
Astros.
year, and they add a run.
Why did the catchers wear iron masks? Why did they dive for the dive on the grass? Why did they go head first into home? Why do the losers feel all alone? Who says it's only a game? When you wanted to give it all you got, the war's not over till the final shot. It's pride and glory and fame. Who says it's only a game? Why do you think they call them spikes? Why do you think they call them strikes? Why do they give it more than they've got? Why do they always reach for the top? Who says it's only a game? Astros baseball. Who says it's only a game?
So there you see that Breggy bomb, and that puts the Astros up by 2. He needed that one badly. Boy, that was up
One
there
down.
in the
Now it's
upper
Yordan
balcony.
Alvarez. The outfield
Ah,
shifted
nice
pretty
work. So
heavily
here's
towards right
Yordan,
field.
3-1 Astros now in the 6th.
And
Oh,
first
that one's
offering is
nailed as
fouled
well.
off.
Way back
Part of
there
order
in
coming
the
through now, and
field
with
level.
one home run already in this
Souvenir.
inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
low.
Strike 2.
Oh,
Pretty
dude.
frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch
All right,
count in this
0-2.
one.
1 out here in the 6th.
The punch out there. So
That was
he's
a bad
gotten
at-bat for
deep into
Alvarez.
this game. And at
Three's
least
now
so
1
far,
for 3.
not showing a
Here's
ton of
Abreu.
signs of fatigue.
Single and run scored.
Jose Abreu up to hit.
Abreu.
1 for 2 today.
And And that one
Maybe.
is lifted
Maybe
in the
drops.
air.
Yes, it does.
But it
So
gets
Jose
down for
Abreu
a
2 for
hit.
3. That one, a diving Gordon.
Well, those kind of lucky
Couldn't
soft
quite
hits
get
will
there.
always make you
So that was
smile.
kind of an
That one
excuse
probably
me
had
swing.
no
Sometimes it
business
works.
ending up as a base hit, but he
1970
got just
Astro
enough
uniform
of it to
there.
muscle it to the outfield, and
I'm not sure who
that
that
pitch
first
was
base coach
well
is.
in
Is
off
long-haired
the
Jose
plate, a
Cruz,
tough one to
maybe.
handle, but
All right,
makes
here's
it
Kyle
work.
Tucker. He's,
And the batter now, Kyle Tucker.
oh boy,
Down to
four-seamer
ball
just a
here,
little bit
rolls
off.
foul.
I'd like to see another one go deep, make it 5-1. That would be big.
The 0-1.
Oh, that was
Swing
bad.
in the
Good
air from
slurve.
the big left-handed hitter.
Off
Got
balance as well.
Minnesota's
Alcala and
bullpen with
Moran
some action. Jorge
in
Alcala
the pen.
warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Moran getting cranked
Minnesota.
up as well.
Oh boy, that was hung in there. MLB
Abreu
Network.
off of first,
All right,
two away.
there you go. 0-2. Tucker. Astro right fielder. Oh
right.
man,
Long
way up there.
Under it. He's
And he
got
catches
and
it.
that'll end the inning.
And the top
Astros
half of the
notch your
sixth, but
run on the
Alex
solo
Bregman makes
homer.
something happen.
It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed in.
It's all right there. Balaba. Okay, moving to the bottom half of the sixth.
Back. Now it's the right fielder.
Trevor
Trevor
Larnach. 68 pitches for
Garcia
Luis
back
right
to
now.
work. And
Nice.
first off,
Very
he is
efficient
fouled off.
game other than that first walk, which is the only run allowed to this point. Yep, it's right there.
Been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And we're going 12-6.
Left-hand batter waits.
Nah. Yes, got him.
Out
Good
looking.
job there. A backwards K again. Strikeout number 5 for Luis Garcia here in the sixth. And Jose Miranda over to the plate. Now is lifted. Should be no problem
In the
for
air,
McCormick.
out
He
towards
calls it.
Left center.
Nice. No, I'm sorry. That would be
Racing, makes the
Myers.
catch.
The left fielder.
the lefty.
Now here is
And-
Nick Gordon.
Nicky Gordon coming up here. Ooh, nice one.
Base
Face it.
knock right field.
Yeah, face it. All right, no problems. 2-out single for Gordon.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to
Let's
be
hope it's nothing
aggressive.
crazy.
Nice line
Kind of gave him a
outside,
cookie there.
headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough
Good
to
pitch,
lift
strike
it into the
one to
outfield.
Donovan
And you can
Solano. He's
feel
0
this
for 2
crowd
today.
waking up a bit here
Definitely
as the
want
guys are
to
starting make some
end the
noise.
inning here.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high.
Too
The
tough.
second great
Gordon's
jump.
too fast. So he's now in scoring position.
Today we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position.
Oh, a little
That's
low
on
on that
base.
four-seamer.
Excellent call. Now all it takes is perhaps a
2-1.
single.
Now we need a big one. I'm going to go up to
Righty to the
12-6.
plate.
Should be good.
Fouls one
Yep.
off.
All right,
2-2.
fouled off that 12-6. Nice location on that one. So we're going to go with the slide piece.
Man on second, 2 down.
I think we got him. We did.
It's under
Popped
and
up.
pops it
Off
up.
with the mask. Maldi says mine.
He's
You
got,
got
it. And that
All
ends the
right, so
inning.
that ends the sixth. Runner left on base in scoring position
One
at
left for
that.
Minnesota. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Pena, Hensley, and Myers coming up is 3-1 Houston.
Here's a new pitcher
Saw those
from the
retired
pen,
numbers out and
Jorge
left.
Alcala.
All right, here comes Jorge
So they're looking for
Alcala.
the pitches out
2
of
games so
right
far,
here.
3 innings
Gotta do
pitched. He
his
hasn't
best to
given
keep
up
the
nothing
score
yet.
Right where it is.
And stepping in
Yeah,
for
he's
the
definitely
Astros, Jeremy Pena.
A rally stopper.
And here it comes.
Pop.
It's softly
Right
up
down third base line,
third.
backhanded
He picks
foul.
it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
Did he really put it in his pocket? Come on now. Ah, horrible. On the slider. Pena looks sick.
Right there as a pitcher. Got to be hunting for that
And here
strikeout.
comes
Keep
the
him off
0-2.
balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Ooh, that's a
Got it.
beautiful
Swinging
slide
for the
piece.
strikeout.
All right, so it's
Slider
3-pitch
got him for
strikeout.
strike 3.
Away,
Big
away,
6-6.
away. And clearly that was the plan right
David
there.
Hensley.
He just wasn't able to put it in play, and
Guy can
that
throw
should tell
100.
you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too
Off.
conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate.
That's
So
really what
clearly
it's
some
about, I'm just
adjustments to be
saying it.
made next time.
Ah,
Towards
deep.
right center field. Larnach moving back for
Larnach
this
over.
one.
Got it.
Pulls it down and he
Hold
makes
on.
the catch.
I mean, kind of
And there are
routine.
2 down.
but
outs, base
9
is
got that
empty.
one pretty
And
easy.
now the center fielder,
Jake,
Myers.
0 for 2.
And first
Fouled the
offering
sinker
is
into the
fouled
ground.
off.
See, that's what it's all about. I mean, you can just take pitches until you get your pitch, but
2 down, nobody
if the pitcher's
on.
making his...
That's
See,
down in.
that's easy, right? So if the pitcher's hitting his spots, you're at his mercy. If the pitcher is missing his spots...
And a swing and a miss.
That front door
Wow.
slider is such a devastating
That was
pitch. You don't want to
that was
get beat
tough.
by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's a strikeout.
Ah,
That'll do it
Myers,
for
you
the
look
inning.
really bad there.
Astros
So it's an
are
easy
down
inning for
quietly, but they still
Akala.
lead at 3-1.
And Houston, Minnesota, 3-1. Going into the 7th inning stretch. Yeah, that's, ugh.
Set for the last
Space
half of
Cowboys
7th.
calling
At the
there.
plate.
All right, so
The second
Kyle
baseman,
Farmer
Here comes a pitch.
trying to go for 7 innings. That one's
Towards
lifted
left center.
to
Alvarez
left.
heads
I do
towards it.
believe
Brings it in with a
Alvarez
nice
all
running
over
grab.
that. Nicely
One
done.
down. Christian Vasquez, the
One
hitter.
pitch, 1 out.
Three
Love
good
it.
strikeout last time up. Got to put up
Yeah.
more of a fight in this one.
It's a really good one. Oh, that one's hit
In the air,
hard.
Left field.
I think Alvarez got it, and he
Alvarez
does.
makes
All
the
right,
grab,
once again,
2
very
down.
nice. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
And
That
next
might
for
allow him
Minnesota,
to
Michael
pitch
A. Taylor.
more. Michael A.
Ball
Oh,
there.
just missed with that cutter.
1 ball, no strike.
That one's fouled. A little late
Fought off foul.
on the 4-seamer. Players Alliance.
That one fouled off.
Fouled off again. Okay. Pitch count. Other than the first inning, it's looking beautiful, right? I'm going 12-6 for the 1-2 put out. Bam.
And
Oh,
on
look
strikes.
at another backwards
And
K.
good work there
And in
as
the
he gets a
7th.
1-2-3.
Beautiful 7
Nothing
innings of
doing here for the
baseball there
Twins,
by Luis
and they
Garcia.
still trail it here,
3 hits
3-1.
surrendered over the 7 innings pitched. Man, we're going to send him back out there. He's not even
Ready to
tired,
begin the
right?
8th. Here's the
Why mess with a
catcher,
good thing?
Martin
So
Maldonado.
here is Maldi.
Pitch.
Machete looking at the first pitch. And ripped,
Line
maybe?
drive, base hit.
Yes! A single for Machete. Great way to start off the 8th. And the top of the
Well, that
order is
started
up.
an inning
Maybe
pretty
get
quickly.
some
No messing around
insurance
right there.
here
So much of good hitting,
for an Astros
finding
victory
holes in the
on a
defense.
Holy
That's why you're
Saturday.
always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Bam! How about it?
Chas
Nah.
McCormick.
All right. Jazz looking in an 0-1.
On the
Grounded to
ground
third. That's
might
going to be
two.
bad. 5,
Fired to
4.
second. On to first, double play.
Well, rally killer there. Still up by 2. Good double play. And here comes Breggy. What did he do? Oh, you know what he did. He hit that big blast. I think he
Bregman
went.
tries to
Yeah, he
hold
did.
up, appeal to
That
first.
guy
He
again.
went around, according to Carl Dixon.
Carl Dixon, you make me a little angry sometimes. 0-1.
0-2
Oh, wow, the
waves
same
at
slide
that one.
piece.
This guy's not
Alcala's
wasting
really
any
getting it done.
pitches.
Okay.
Gotta
The
get in
0-2,
swing
2
mode.
outs
This is
here
a
in the
good
8th.
time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down.
Ow, slide
Swings and
piece.
misses, struck
Made him look
out.
bad there. 1 for 4, but it was a big one. Big blast. Alcala said, I'm good. All right, 8th inning.
And now the DH.
Top of the order. Anything can happen right now. So, actually, yeah, he's getting tired, so we want to make sure. Oh, boy. Yeah, we got to get the first pitch in there first, I guess.
A little out
Strike
front,
1. Man,
there's
good
the
slider.
swings.
Okay, let's make sure we got guys warming up in the pen. We got Montero, I like. And, yeah, let's get them both warmed up. Montero and Neris, just in case. In case it gets off. Oh, wow, the 4-seamer fouled back. That's nice. And try to get him on the 12-6. I think we can. Popped him up.
Fights it off,
Out of
we'll
play.
see another.
Didn't quite break that one down enough. I'm going with the slider.
0-2 now.
A good one.
Stays alive.
That was a pretty good slider, too. Caught a little bit too much at the plate. Going to go cutter.
The line to kick the pitch.
Good one. Ooh.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
What do we say? Change up.
What I like about this guy, his back stays
Circle
in the
change.
shot.
Cambio, come on.
Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Keeps the at-bat
Lifted
going with
it.
the
It's
foul
gonna
ball.
slice foul again. Giving him some movement. Now we're gonna go straight and try to blow him away here. Get it low. No, he didn't go for that. Buxton's tough. Okay. 28,282 here on Holy Saturday in Minneapolis. Bah! Grounder. Oh, Hensley. Good glove, buddy. One out here in the eighth. That was nice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense
Love it.
line up with another ground
So Buxton a
ball.
little frustrated there.
Here's
He's been walked twice. One intentionally, one semi-unintentionally. Let's go for the slider. Be Correa.
On the corner for a strike.
That's strike, whether he took it or not.
A little wrinkle to that. I think there was.
Yeah,
Cambio.
little slider action.
Pop.
The
Ah,
next pitch
low.
misses, and it's 1-1.
Hey, going with four-seamer
And the
now. Gonna
right-hander
go low.
deals. And a count 1-2.
Oh, that was ripped, but it's foul. A little late on that one. 24 balls, 71 strikes, 95 total. Like to get him through this inning if possible. Ooh. Approaching the 100th pitch. Cutter.
One down, base is empty. And
Ah.
there's the ball.
Not enough on
Still
that
just
one.
the second batter of the inning.
He's
And
out of
on the
energy.
mound, he's already
See what he can
thrown
get.
13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Next pitch in the dirt.
Trevor Larnack on deck. We're going to give him the chance to work out of this one.
The 3-2 is
And he couldn't.
off the
All right, so
outside
that's
edge,
it.
and that
Bringing
is
in
ball
Montero
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason.
with Tyrone there. Going the pen, bringing in Montero.
Manager out of the dugout.
It's a good outing for Luis.
Dip into the Astros bullpen.
But we
Luis
couldn't,
Garcia
with 3, 4, 5 due up, we
and
can't
he
make
was
any
very good.
mistakes
He'll
here.
be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
7 in the third, 1 run. Carlos is his responsibility on first, so Montero's going to have to come through here.
So a new pitcher
Looking
out
at
of
Rafael
the Astros,
for
Rafael
2023. 5 games,
Imagine any save is
1
an easy
save,
one. You're holding a small lead on the
5
scoreboard,
innings,
and you know
3.6,
those hitters are going to give you
6
the best
strikeouts and no
balls they
walks.
can.
Don't need
So
any of that.
it's always
See what he gets. He's going to start him off with the circle.
Here to try and close it out.
And first
Fouled.
offering
Good
is
feeling
fouled
there. A
off.
little bit too much of the play, but he wasn't quite ready for it.
The tying run at the plate.
Oh boy, ripped.
Right field, pretty
No,
well struck.
no, 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 no.
Turning and looking,
Tie
and
ball
it's
game.
gone.
Ah, it's a killer.
He
Everything
leads
going
the
on one
yard to
swing.
right. His second of the year,
365,
and we
second
have a
home run of the
tie
season
ball
for
game.
Larnack.
It's 3-3.
And the Twins now have a chance to win the ball game. And Dusty's like, man, one bad pitch after the walk. Boy, it's tough. It's definitely an MLB Network highlight, though. So it's 3-3 now.
Looking out over the plate, he was ready to turn on the inside
300 for the
fastball.
season.
Back to the pitch.
He ripped it, man. 365 up there into the porch area in right field.
So digging in, Jose Miranda.
There's only one out.
And
Oh,
the first
high
pitch
again.
misses for ball 1.
Good one there.
In
That
the
one's
air to
lifted to
left
Myers. He
center.
should get that one for the
Myers
second out of
has
the
a
inning.
beat on it.
And he
Hauls
does.
in for the out. And now for the Twins, Nick Gordon.
2 outs here in the 8th. Gordon. Good one
Foul
there.
ball there.
Nice sinker.
Right-handed reliever.
And go for his slider.
And he takes a strike.
Nice. 0-2. Should be able to put him away now, but you never know. Forcing fastball, get it. Strong and got him.
Swing and a miss.
All right, so that ends the
Strike
8th. Got the next 2 after the home run. But
But
Larnack came up big
the Twins bring
to
in
tie the
2
ball
to
game at
homer.
3.
We're tied
We'll look
now
at it
with
one
3
more
apiece.
time. Off the bat of the lefty. Dusty will be, maybe Dusty will be questioned for that, but it's just one of those. He got the barrel on and not quite high enough in the zone to make a difference.
The left-hander on now, Giovanni Moran.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right.
Is
So we'll see how it works out.
Alvarez swings.
oh,
through
strike
for
one, good
strike
four-seamer.
one.
All right, 3-3 in the ninth.
Swings,
Hey, how about
sends a
that?
rocket to
Right at
Calls
him.
it in on the warning track.
That was hit hard.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in a scoring position.
Jose Abreu,
That's
2
just
for
one of
3
those
today.
hang with thems.
And here's the first baseman.
It's a
Jose
hang with him,
Abreu.
indeed.
Now Abreu
Oh, he
crosses
blasted.
one,
Is it
left
off the
field.
wall or over the
And
wall?
that ball is out.
Connors! Love it! 4-3
Jose
Astros.
Abreu goes deep. His first homer of the
Why do
year.
they argue the umpire's call? Why do the fielders crash into walls? Why do you think the pitchers throw smoke? Why do you think they go for broke? Who says it's only a game? Why do the catchers wear iron masks? Why do they dive for the dive on the grass? Why do they go head first into home? Why do you think they call them spikes? Why do you think they call them strikes? Why do they give it more than they've got?
Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second.
Need to get a battery
For a
change
strike.
there.
Moran,
Strike one to Tucker. That was a
6'1" lefty,
huge homer.
25 years old, and he was
I don't even
born
know.
in Puerto Rico.
Big, big, big.
And now the
So 1 out here in the ninth.
Rips
Oh,
one to the
rips!
right, and
Just
foul ball.
Puerto Rico doesn't just
For
produce
Tucker.
baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
Swing.
Oh,
Struck him
the
out.
four-seamer.
2 gone now.
Gets him for the second
he
out.
was
He
hit it.
just fooled him a little bit on that. I don't know. It's first strikeout.
Man, he's got a lot of confidence.
Don't really
in that
know.
pitch right now.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy
Pena.
Pena on the ground,
Ooh.
right side, and that's just foul. The wind and the pitch.
Oh, rip.
Hammered on a line to
Good
the
base
left,
hit there
base
by
hit.
Pena. Getting on with 2 out in the ninth.
Now batting.
So man aboard, David Hensley up next for the
Hensley.
Astros.
Trying to keep the inning alive.
He was late there, strike one.
Where was that? Too late, huh? I saw it. There's 1 strike to Hensley.
And a
Oh,
swing
that was
is
dumb.
there.
All right, I thought that was going to come down. Here it goes.
Hacks and
Oh,
misses. It's a
dude.
strikeout.
That's not a good at-bat for Hensley. So that
Some
ends the top
drama
half,
here
but
at the
Jose
top of the
Abreu
ninth
gets
as
the
this
job
home run
done.
gives them the lead.
Who said it?
It's now a 4-3
Puerto Rico.
ball game.
They always reach for the top. Who says it's only a game? Astros baseball. Who says it's only a game?
And now the first baseman.
All right, so Donovan Solano's leading off the ninth.
It's so important to stay
Let's see what
within
we got
yourself,
here.
especially for this hitter. Not known to be a
He's
power
0 for
guy or
3.
a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
All right, here it is. We're keeping Solano in there. I like it.
And a pitch. Oh, that
I'm
got
sorry.
him.
Golly, I'm sorry. I said we're keeping Solano in there. We're keeping Montero in there, and he hits him.
He kind of leaned into that one.
Making a
Willie
move at
Castro.
first. Entering is the pinch
Pinch
runner,
running.
Willie Castro.
Kyle
No
Farmer.
outs. Runner at
1
first.
for 3.
So up next for Minnesota, Kyle Farmer.
Okay, we're going to take our chances. Slider.
Lays down a bunt
Got
to
it.
the right side. In plenty of
Good
time
job.
to first. And
All right,
that's
the
an
runner's
out
on
the
second, so this is the
sacrifice.
big at-bat.
The catcher.
1-3 sacrifice there. It's well done.
And now it's Christian Vasquez.
Christian Vasquez will be... Oh, come on. Oh, dude, you're kidding me. And he's coming home, I think.
He scores to tie
He did it.
It's
So Christian
4-4.
Vasquez ties this game at 4.
In there, he's
Montero
safe.
has nothing
It's
to say.
4-4.
Huge moment
Dude.
for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big
Michael
spot
A.
like this, having a chance
Strike
to tie
one.
it up in the bottom of the ninth. But
Man.
he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates
Foul
a chance
there.
to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Cambio.
Next one
A little
off
bit
the
inside.
plate
Yeah, hit that
Down
batter.
1-2.
At the first. No.
In the dirt, and an
Kept
excellent job keeping it right there. 2-2 now. Spoils the two-strike
off,
pitch, and he'll see another.
Thinker.
Tied at 4. Lifted in the
Foul.
air, right center field.
Into the
Tucker
air.
should have it.
Tucker all over, and he does.
2 away now.
Nice. Go on, keep it in front of him there. 2 outs. Oh, man.
Next is
I think
the
we're gonna do it
designated
again.
hitter, Byron Buxton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Walk him.
Odd choice here.
Take our
Intentional
chances
walk
again.
him, and the runner now into scoring position.
Take our chances with Correa. It might cost me, but he's hitting 187.
This team does not want to let him beat him.
Now a high fly
Slide
ball
to
out
center. I
left
think it
center.
was a good choice.
Myers gliding to his right.
Myers says
Trouble
yes.
here, puts it
And
away
we go
for
to
the out.
extra
And
innings.
that is that. So
Christian
1 run
Vasquez
in the
came
inning
through.
on this base hit.
Astro
It's
last
now
year.
tied 4-4.
Twin this year. And a little seeing eye single right through the middle. Nah, 4-4.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Emilio.
Emilio
This is his 3rd time out this year.
and Max coming into the
And
game.
stepping in for the Astros,
Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Runner on second. What do you want to do? Lay it down? Yes.
The pitch. Bunting, but that's a foul ball.
Ah, dude.
Extra innings certainly had a different feel
Okay.
starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy at extra
Oh,
innings.
dude.
much
Jake,
less
you're
margin
bad,
for
dude.
error, and Boog, to
Alright.
your dismay,
Gotta do
not
something
much
now. Hopefully
sacrifice bunting.
move him
Teams
over another
usually
way.
try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting. Got it.
Guy, you're the
Swinging,
worst,
it's a
Jake.
strikeout.
Give you a
Good
chance and you
catch up
strike
to the
out.
heater.
Dominating striking there on just 3
All right,
pitches,
Maldy.
and that's what a good power
Gonna be
pitcher
up
can
to,
do. He's hitting his spots,
Chaz.
filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Slider,
Maldonado
strike one.
swings through it for strike
I
one.
think we lose.
Some movement in the
We don't get
Twins
a run
bullpen.
here.
Caleb Thielbar getting loose out there.
Maybe? Nah,
Chaz
nothing.
getting loose
Okay, it's
as
up to
well.
Chaz.
Sends
Chaz
it
is going to have
across
to come
the
through
first.
because
2 in a
8-9
row
did
set
nothing.
down to start the 10th. Now it's the
Chaz
DH,
1 for 4. He got a
Chaz
double.
McCormick.
Let's see what he can do. Come on, Chaz. Come through here.
First pitch just misses.
Thank you.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs, and then
Thank
close
you
it out in
again.
the bottom half of this one.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position.
2-0. This is a big pitch. Ripped!
And a base hit on
And
the line.
it finds the hole. And he's coming home.
He'll score easily. And it's
5-4
now 5-4.
Astros. Courtesy of
So
Chaz
on the
McCormick.
board and picks up an RBI.
Here come the Astros, burning with desire. Here come the Astros, breathing orange fire.
Now it's Alex
With a chance
Bregman.
to add to
He's
the
already
lead
home in
now.
this game.
84%. Astros win. Oh! Down the line! Bregman. Coming to third is McCormick, and no, he holds. He holds. Good job there by Beregi.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one.
First and
Ripped it down
second
the
with
line.
2 outs,
Nice
giving
job of staying in the
Jordan a
defense.
chance to blow this inning wide
So
open.
2 on with 2 away.
There are 2 outs.
Jordan Alvarez.
Let's see what
Up
Jordan
next for
can
the
do.
Astros. Drilled to the end.
Oh
Right
my
field.
goodness, is it
Way
out?
there,
It's
and
long,
that
it's gone.
is
It
outta
is,
here.
see ya, big fly. Jordan Alvarez,
Jordan
401
Alvarez
feet.
blasts one out. 3rd home run of the season.
Here come the Astros with winning on their mind. Here come the Astros, number 1 every time. Go, Astros. Way down south in Houston, baseball's come alive. From kitchen to the outfield, it's flashing orange and white. Stealing round the bases, driving in the runs. No place else but Houston, Astros number 1. Here come the Astros, burning with desire. Here come the Astros, breathing orange fire. Here come the Astros with winning on their mind. Here come the Astros, number 1 every time. Astros.
Wow, that was amazing. And now Jose Abreu to face the lefty, Caleb Thielbar.
Swings
field
through
bar.
that one. 0-1.
Strike 1. 3 for 4 today, man. Can Jose go 4 for 5? That's what he gets.
This
8
to
to 4.
third.
Grounder to third. That should end it.
Zips it to
But a
first.
huge extra inning there. A
Although plenty
4
of damage
spot
done.
in the
But
top
the
of the
big blow
10th.
of the inning
Courtesy
comes
of
right
Jordan.
here. A
Let's see it one more
3-run
time.
homer. It's now
8-4
8-4.
Astros.
Major League Baseball is on.
Here come the Astros, burning with desire. Here come the Astros, breathing orange fire. Here come the Astros with winning on their mind. Here come the Astros, number 1 every time. Go,
All right, so we're going to bring in Hector Neris because, yeah,
So they bring on the veteran.
just to get a little
Hector
bit of a different
Neris.
look
And he's got a nice lead to work
here in the
with,
bottom
so
half.
he should come
4
in
games
going
here. He's
strong.
0-1. We want to give him a
Attacking
little bit
these
of encouragement and knowing that we can count on you this season. 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 5 innings. Don't need any of that. All right, so Trevor Larnach.
And a
They need
pitch.
4 to tie.
And that's
Strike
there for
1
a
from
strike.
Neris.
Bullpen activity starting up
Oh,
now.
Griffin Jacks. Just in
Warming
case
up
they
for
tie it
manager
up.
Rocco Baldelli. Swing and a
Strike
miss as
2.
He was late.
From a
Nice
pitcher's
work there.
perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it.
Ah,
He's
none of
commanded his
that slider.
fastball and out of that
Go
same
back to that
hole,
slider and try to make it
splitter
right.
comes and the bottom just falls out
Dude,
of it.
almost hit him.
Down and
2
in,
and 2.
moved his feet.
Sinker. Good one.
Next
Good
pitch is
sinker.
popped up.
Straight up in the air.
Settles
Pena says mine.
underneath it
Ball
and
in.
makes the grab.
1 out
There's
there.
one away.
That was a good pitch
Hector
to hit right
Neris
down the heart of the
trying to
plate.
get it done.
And pretty good timing on it.
I think he
Just
will.
got underneath it a little
Jose
bit.
Miranda having a tough day. Trying to take the collar.
Miranda stands in
Ooh, a
here.
little low on
takes
that
ball
split.
1 low. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Good one.
Popped up.
Popped up again. Hensley all over
Under
it.
He's
And
got
sets
it,
his
and there's
mind.
2 away.
Big, big. The Twins are down to their final out.
So it's their last chance in
And it's
this
Nick
one.
Gordon. He's got a
Here's
hit
the left
today.
fielder, Nick
Here
Gordon.
comes the splitty. In the dirt.
In the
Try
dirt.
something.
Nice
Ooh,
job
nice.
behind the plate there.
Little practice
Runner
throw
at
down
second,
there.
2
Gonna go with
down.
the splitty.
And now
Ah,
it's 2-0.
nowhere near. So 2-0 to Gordon. Come on now. Relax.
Called strike
Yes.
right there.
He took that 97. Open
At
for
the belt
3-0.
fire.
Oh, nice one. Oh, how's it that
For
far?
some action here. Good
Sink.
RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position.
Ah.
Hitters count.
All right, he walked. So first and second. Come on, Hector. All right, Max Kepler up. This could make it a one-run game.
Now batting Max Kepler.
Oh, he gave him that splitty on the line. Strike one.
And
Way over.
First and second, 2 down.
The splitty again. Oh, that was a good splitty. Nice. So the Twins are down to their final strike. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. Max Kepler. We're going to give him a high fastball, see what he can do with it.
Hit well. Right
Oh,
field,
no!
way back and gone.
Dude! Lit up.
Max
406,
Kepler knocks one
and it's
out.
8-7.
His second of the year, it's 8-7.
Hector, what in the world? All right, second home run of the year for Max Kepler. That's a goner indeed. What can you say about that? Can't say anything about that. It's ridiculous. Bad. It's all of those things and more.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And
Yeah,
every
it hit
time
the
happens,
ball,
it just
net.
kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but
All right,
really, it's just
call
a stroke
Farmer.
that it stays fair long enough.
Homer here in his side. Good pitch there on the slider.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
So it's a little anticlimactic, but you definitely need to get this.
Here in
Oh,
extra
beautiful splitty there.
Finds himself in a tough
It's a
situation
beautiful day for
early.
baseball.
Just gonna try to
Again, the
simplify
Twins
it,
are
take it
down
not
to their
the
final
other way if
strike.
you can.
Down
Make
to
this
their
one
final
low, this
strike.
one.
On the ground to
Grounder.
the left. Oh,
Bregman's
looking
got
to
it
stop.
to his feet,
first.
and Astros
play.
win it
Ball game.
8-7. Nail biter, but it's done.
This is a big win
Here on
the
Holy
road,
Saturday.
going extras into 10.
Astros win!
So hard to pull those out.
Here come the Astros, burning with desire. Here come the Astros, breathing orange fire. Here come the Astros, with winning on their mind. Here come the Astros, number one every time. Way down south in Houston, baseball's come alive. From pitching to the outfield, it's flashing orange and white. Stealing round the bases, driving in the runs. No place else but Houston, Astros number one. Here come the Astros, burning with desire. Here come the Astros, breathing orange fire. Here come the Astros, with winning on their mind. Here come the Astros, number one every time.
Oh, you saw it, all the replays there. Player of the game, Yordan Alvarez, with that huge home run in the extra frame. I mean, everyone was needed, right? So that was a big blast, 2 for 5 for the day. Win goes to Rafael Montero. He did give up 2 earned runs in his inning and 2/3, but he did get a strikeout, and that win counts. Emilio Pagan takes the loss. 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits surrendered. After getting the first 2 outs, 3 earned runs. Notable Houston batters today, Yordan, of course. Jose Abreu, you saw his home run there, 3 for 5. RBI, 2 runs scored. Alex Bregman, you didn't see that Breggy bomb, but hopefully you saw it in real time. 2 for 5 with a homer and an RBI. Chas McCormick, really good in the leadoff spot, 2 for 5, double RBI and 2 runs scored. 2 runs scored for Alex Bregman as well. Minnesota notables, the 1-for-1 Kepler, big 3-run homer there in the 10th. Trevor Larnach, huge home run to tie the game, 1 for 5. Carlos, 1 for 4, 2 runs. And Buxton 0 for 2. We walked him 3 times today. So in all we do, we give glory to you. Play for him and always win. And this time the Astros did on 8 runs, 13 hits, and 2 errors. Minnesota, 7 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. Join us again next time right here. So we have another actual game or maybe a Diamond Dynasty game on MLB The Show 23. Until then, drive home safely, whether from Minneapolis or points unknown.